Hey everybody, this is Joey Panic here with What's Trending, and listen, this is an exciting week because it's my birthday today. I know. All right, listen, we're gonna talk about Miley Cyrus, but not just yet. Oh, trust me, we'll get there. People last week went ballistic when they announced that Ben Affleck will be the new Batman in the upcoming movie. Now, this made me upset for two reasons. One, I don't necessarily think that Ben Affleck is the best choice. But two, they announced it right as I was editing my weekly video, so I couldn't get it in. So I did the responsible thing, and I went right to Twitter. And there were some pretty interesting tweets. God, talk about really bad casting. I am not seeing this movie if he is in it. They could have picked someone off the street at random and it would have been a better choice. Can't see him pulling it off. And now begins the second downfall of the Batman series. Probably the worst casting of all time. Hell no. Oh, I'm sorry. Those weren't tweets about Ben Affleck. Those were tweets from when Heath Ledger was announced to play Joker. And you all turned out to love him. So I'm just saying, keep an open mind. See how I did that? I tricked them by thinking it was gonna be about Ben Affleck, yeah. But even Ben got a little bit of relief after the VMAs when everyone went crazy about Miley Cyrus. But wait, we're gonna get there. Oh, we're gonna get there, just not yet. In all of your upset about Ben Affleck and Miley Cyrus, there are a couple things I think you missed this past week, so I just wanna make sure that these don't fall through the cracks. You've gotta see this video about Sweet Lorraine. Sweet Lorraine is the name of a new song. There was a songwriting contest where all of these songwriters were supposed to submit a digital demo of their song, and the winner would have his or her song professionally recorded. This one man, 96 years old, submitted a manila envelope with some song lyrics. All he had were these lyrics, but the lyrics were based on his marriage to his wife of 75 years. She had just passed about a month before he submitted this. The people behind the contest were so moved, they went ahead and made his song a reality. And that's what this video is. Listen, people, you have to have a cold, black heart to not be moved by this story. It reminds me very much of a song that I'm working on called Sweet Lulu, but I don't know that it's necessarily ready for the masses yet. Speaking of great songs, I admit that I am a fan of So You Think You Can Dance. One of the things I love about the show is that the songs that the contestants dance to end up being amazing songs. This week was no different. Now they're down to the final 6 this week, and Paul and Hayley danced to a beautiful duet, which was a cover of I'm Gonna Be, you know, the song I Would Walk 500 Miles. This cover is by Sleeping at Last, and it is a beautiful song.
But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more.
The new arrangement makes you actually listen to the beautiful lyrics. So not only is the dance beautiful, but the song is beautiful. I'm sorry, I am obsessed by songs that are reimagined and rediscovered and deeper meaning comes out when you change the orchestrations. I mean, who knows? Baby Got Back could be a beautiful love song. All right, people, now let's talk Miley. It is not uncommon for the MTV Video Music Awards to have a moment that everyone's talking about the next day. You know, that water cooler moment. Not coincidentally, Twerk has been added to the Oxford Online Dictionary this week. Now, don't get confused. That's not the Oxford English Dictionary. That's not gonna be the big one that goes into every school classroom and is sitting next to everybody's toilet. Did you have a dictionary next to your toilet? I don't think I did either. I don't know where I got that visual. This is the online dictionary, which is pretty much like, listen, everyone can have a dictionary. I have a video blog, I can have a dictionary. But what Miley was doing was not twerking. And listen, if you use twerk out on the street, in a sentence, in conversation, I want you to use it correctly. Twerk's definition is dancing to popular music in a sexually provocative manner involving thrusting hip movements and a low squatting stance. That is not what Miley Cyrus was doing. Since we're going down this road, what was up with the Beetlejuice outfit that Robin Thicke was wearing? Home, home, home. So here's what I did, right? I went right to an important source. I talked to Ian Webb, the artistic director of the Sarasota Ballet, about twerking and about Miley Cyrus. Listen to what he had to say.
And I literally saw the video on the way in today, which was just hysterical. I mean, in my day, I guess you get something like penicillin to cure something if you're going to move that way. I mean, it's sort of like, but you look at Shakira, now that is amazing, the way she uses her body and everything. I don't know whether you call that twerking a little bit, but this was just sort of like ridiculous. I mean, it was embarrassing for everybody. She decided she wanted to make a statement. I'm not quite sure what it is, but as I say, it's, you know, certainly no dance form was there at all. I mean, to do all the real moves, it's amazing. I mean, how they can sort of really sort of use their body in that way. And, you know, I certainly never, it wasn't around when I was young, but I probably could never do it. And I mean, I sort of do it a little bit now in the quiet in the shower. People usually sing, but if the soap drops on the floor, then I find all my body's like, you know, my man boobs drop and everything shakes. But that's in the shower, and quite frankly, that's where it should stay.
So there you have it, people, right from an expert. So as I wrap up my very special birthday video, I'm 36 years old. There are people older and wiser. There are people younger and wiser. I'd like to think that there are people that are not as wise. But after being with myself for about 36 years, there's a couple things I've figured out. Well, not about 36 years, it's pretty much 36 years. There's a couple things I think I've figured out. And one is, my purpose is to entertain. That is where I can offer the most value in this world. It would be a true shame if I was sitting in a back office somewhere, balancing spreadsheets or moving boxes. Not that there's anything wrong with those professions. In fact, those professions are what corporations and great things are built on. It's just, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to entertain. And so I thank you for letting me entertain you. I mean, if you weren't watching, I would be doing this in a dark room. I am doing this in a dark room. Wow, you get so much wisdom at 36. Why didn't you tell me this? She's older than I am in dog years. How about that? On August 25th, after Miley's VMA performance, her Google ranking went from 67 to 100 in less than 24 hours. Meanwhile, during that same period of time, the US moved cruise missiles into position to strike Syria. Nobody was searching that. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not guilting you because the first thing that I did Monday morning was look up the videos from the VMAs and watch the Miley Cyrus moment, which kind of felt like a cruise missile. I'm sorry, I wasn't gonna make any bad jokes.